Hi kiddos! Today we're going to learn how to add using a hundreds chart. And this will go along with your book. It is lesson 8.4, learning to add using a hundreds chart. And if you can get your math book out and open up to page 456, 456, then you'll be able to follow along really well. All right, so first of all, let's talk about one-digit and two-digit numbers, okay? So I'm going to show you here in just a second. All right, so if we start with the number 32, there are two digits in 32. And we know that the 3 means 3 tens, or 30, and the 2 in 32 means 2 ones, or 2 cubes. In the number 7, that is a one-digit number. It has 0 tens. The number that is present is a ones place number. So there are 7 ones. And if we were going to model this, we would use 7 of our little ones cubes, right? So in the number 7, again, there are no tens. We could put a 0 in there, but we usually don't write the number as 07. We just leave it blank. So we are going to learn how to use a 100s chart, which looks like this. You might recognize this from calendar time every morning. We're going to learn how to use a hundreds chart to add a two-digit number or a one-digit number. All right, now if you look at number 1 on page 456, you'll see it says 42 plus 7. So let's go look at our numbers chart for a minute here. So if we were going to add 42 plus 7 in our hundreds chart, we would begin by finding 42. Now, if we're adding 7, that means we're adding 7 ones, right? Not 7 tens, because that would be 7D. So if we're adding ones, we go across. Just like when we count by ones, we would say 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. This is counting by ones going in this direction. So if it is 42 plus 7, then we start with 42 and we start counting over 7 numbers. So 42, don't count that one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 42 plus 7 is 49. Now, number 2 is a little different. That we are adding a two-digit number to our first number this time. And so since we are adding a two-digit number, they're telling us to add tens, which look like this. So you are more than welcome to pull out your tens and ones and model 57 and then add 3 more tens to it. But another way to try it would be to use a hundreds chart. So when we count by tens, we go down. So for example, if we're counting by tens and we start at 4, we would say 4, and then 10 more than 4 is 14, and 10 more than that is 24. And that's why we say these numbers as we count by tens, going down. 4, 14, 24, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 84, and 94. This is counting by tens if you're going in the downward direction. So since we're counting by tens, we're adding 10 more, 3 tens actually, to 57. We're going to be moving down 3 tens. So starting at 57, there that is. If we're going to do 10 more than 57, that would be 67, that's 10 more. And then 10 more than that is 77. And 10 more than that is 87. And another way to think of it is, this is 3 tens. 30 is 3 tens. So if we're going to count by tens, we're going to go down 3 times. Starting at 57, count 3 numbers down. 1, 2, 3. So 57 plus 30 is 87. If this method of using your hundreds chart doesn't work for you, if it's confusing, that's just fine. We all learn in different ways. So if this works for you, fabulous. Use that today as you're doing your adding. But if you rather would do lining up the tens and ones place, or even using your tens and ones cubes, that's just fine. As long as you get the right answer, it doesn't really matter how you come to it. And as I always say, good mathematicians always do the problem twice, right? Because that way we can tell if we've made a mistake and we can go back and double check our work. So good luck on your assignment. If you have any questions, make sure you ask me, and I will see you later.